and welcome to my channel. Today we will be watching episode 7 for season 2 of Interview with the Vampire, so let's jump right in.
Abducted, overwhelmed, outnumbered.
Armand sold you
I'm
out.
talking now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't add your 2 pence until I'm ready.
I fell in and out of consciousness.
Sacks come off, your character's in a play.
Props.
Yeah, basically props. You weren't even doing nothing.
A play that's been fully designed and rehearsed. And every actor on stage has scripted lines except for us.
Oh, where was you? Was he on stage?
And if we attempted to speak our unwritten parts,
We didn't know any laws.
the cover members sitting behind us would use their collective powers to disorient our minds.
Oof.
Our hearing, a vice handle turning.
Oh.
Jaw.
We've no need to hear from you. We have your words here.
Oh, your
And all that
diaries.
killing premeditation.
The audience was leering and feral. We were on trial for murder. And all I could think was,
Here comes Lestat.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You know he's gonna make an entrance.
the victim, Monsieur Lestat de Lioncourt.
Australians if they were. Eine croque madame met brasserie. And justice for the attempted murder of my being.
I don't think he's going to play along the way that they think he is.
It's their turn to hurt.
Take us back to the beginning, if you will, of this story of butchery.
It's a story of love, not butchery.
Well, it's...
Well,
a
it was
story
love and
of
hate.
Love wrong.
Oh, why are you trying to correct him? He should know the story better than anybody. But I know Santiago is doing this because he needs it to go a certain way.
He's always been difficult for me. My first paramour.
What's with the little pictures, though?
A violinist.
Belonged to this very theater troupe.
Briefly, yes.
Oh.
Fragile mind, prone to corruption.
Oh.
I followed Lestat's gaze and saw Armand in one of the boxes.
Huh.
It stopped my heart.
Oh,
Until
so
I
you're
saw
not
the
on
vampire
stage?
fam standing next to him, blocking his exit. He was as much of
I know you're trying to say that he was as much as a captive, but he did lead the coven for a good while, and at the same time, you're going to need some sort of strength in order to keep the members, under your rule for the betterment of the coven. However, you're saying this one dagger dude kept Armand from coming to your rescue. I think Armand gave up at that point. He realised he'd done you wrong. And I think having Sam there was an excuse to say that he couldn't come and help you. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's the way I'm seeing it at the moment.
a captive as we were.
You were forced to watch.
A painfully close view of the stage.
It was a part of his punishment.
Just a clarification for the readers.
Okay, what are you gonna ask?
To save your own life, Armand, you fucked over Louis, Claudia, and Madeline, and then you sat in the best seat in the house watching the consequences of you fucking them over.
He had a lot to account for.
How did he
I spent
account
the whole
for it?
performance calculating a way to save me.
Did he save you though?
Unfathomable sadness seeped into me with Nick's
Well,
death.
obviously because you're
I
alive,
buried
but still.
myself in the dirt, Pointe in the outskirts of Paris, and I lay there for 100 years. I disembarked for New Orleans, the humidified daughter of Paris.
And who did you meet there, Monsieur de Lioncourt?
Okay, how is this story going to play out now? Honey.
Louis de Pointe.
Like, I know he keeps looking at him. Well, kind of, he's looking at him, but I think he still loves him.
I didn't point. I merely glanced his way.
Literally.
You be precise in your declarations, advocate.
Uh-huh.
I'm about.
He caught you. Huh?
A vampire was being hunted with every breath, every heartbeat.
It's interesting seeing his point of view of how their meetings progress.
Come to me? Those are his words. Come to me! Fuck you!
Oh, 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 here we go again.
Appetite.
Come to me! He said it to me.
Is this his justification for turning him, or is this how he really felt it went? Yeah, it's not going the way you think.
Lestat.
What?
It's your line. Lestat.
And
the accused called to you from
I
within
know
the
that
church,
this is
where
supposed to
he
be a
was confessing
performance
sins
trial
to
for
a
the
priest.
audience and that they really are holding this trial. But
I
do you have to
destroyed
really
this priest
feed the
when I
man
was
his
on
lines because
Yeah.
you're quick to get him on your level, or
Show
like
him the
how you
enormous
want the play
power
to
he
go?
possessed.
I offered Louis myself instead. And I offered it to him in the church, on the altar.
I wouldn't quite
And
say it was
with
an
the
offer. You
condemned
gave it
priest
to him,
in his
yes, but
turban,
usually with an
the
offer you can
accused
decide if you
raised
want
up
to
his
take it or
hands
not.
and
I,
took your face in them
he
with a
wasn't really
kiss
in the right
of
frame of
acceptance.
mind at that time, so I don't know. But then you were happy for a
Did you
time.
say something?
Oh, yeah, don't piss him off.
Men embracing men. It disgusts you.
I'm pretty sure it disgusts a whole lot of people.
Uh-huh. Oh, you being brave though. I'll give you points for that. How is this gonna go?
You fought it best done. You vomited into your foxhole often, but what you didn't do, Corporal Donny Chatham, is fire your M1 Gran rifle a single time.
Oh,
Germans overran your line, and 3 days later, you ran off into the Belgian forest. During which time, your friend, who you share a matching tattoo with, Private Ernest Hughes' arm was shot off. And eventually, you stumbled back to your line and claimed you'd been lost in the fog. There are
wow.
14 men who served their countries honorably in attendance with us this afternoon.
And you're not one
You,
of
like
them.
yourself, be disgusted by the transcendent love between two vampires of the same sex, but Louis didn't take to vampirism.
Louis did.
Oh, is he now feeding you your lines?
The
Oh.
accused didn't take to vampirism.
Oh, you just caught yourself,
Crippled
eh?
by qualms, he drank only from animals.
I didn't want to eat people.
An awful night.
A word of context for our jury. The single worst thing that a vampire can feel is loneliness.
Well,
Human
yeah, when
loneliness
you
magnified
got long
for
lived.
millennia by the never-ending road that we walk.
Take my hand.
Oh, what's going on here?
This is loneliness.
This is vampire loneliness.
You want to crawl up and die, don't you? I know. I know.
I closed my eyes and waited for the fire to take me. I just prayed it wouldn't hurt too bad. That's when the Black Angel came. But he came back.
He did.
With,
her.
Good luck.
yeah.
Fucker didn't ask. Gave me no say. Made me more of a vampire than anyone up here.
A child.
14 years old.
Recalling her
and minutes from
transformation
death.
weeks
Good
after
luck,
the
Harry.
event. Mystified lies fed to her by Louis
Okay.
to soothe her relentless
With that, I understand her blaming Lestat for her being turned, but it was at Louis's behest. He kept on asking Louis to do it. I mean, Louis kept asking, Lestat to do it. So some of that blame needs to go to Louis. It's not all at Lestat's feet. Like, yes, he did it. However, it was not something that he went out of his way to go do out of the goodness of his heart. He did it to please Louis. And that's basically the reason why you are how you are right now. So if you really do have to blame anyone for how you ended up, you need to lay the blame equally between the two.
Questioning.
She's going cold. What do we do?
Nothing. We do nothing.
She's dying because of me. They
That's
lit
what I'm
her
saying.
building on fire
Lestat
'cause of
didn't
me.
want to do
Whatever
it.
fire you're talking about with their own free will. You do not know this girl.
Mm-hmm.
Make her like us. Great loss. She's gonna die in front of us.
Okay, it was a while, but I don't remember him mentioning the Great Laws. But he did not want to do it at first.
You know you can do this.
And she'll be what? A lapdog.
Not a dog.
Should be our daughter.
A daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stay. I'll never leave you. Ever again. I promise.
And this is how he got him.
For you.
In a way, they both manipulate each other. Louis used Lestat's love against him in order to get what he wanted, which was Claudia, and Lestat uses his love to sort of, in a way, punish Louis when he doesn't do what he wants.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Her mind and her spirit will age, but the world will treat her as she is now.
Which is just a child.
She will be miserable, and you will love her, and it will spiral beyond your reach. You have to drain her first, Louis.
She asked if I was an angel.
Wow, the way she's glaring at you.
How it happened.
I didn't think it at the time.
So you're admitting that you did play a major part in this?
Look at it. A beautiful little daughter.
What?
Please. I'll do anything.
What's going on here?
I'll be anything.
I don't remember this. Did they show this in the first season? I don't remember.
Please.
Because I thought he just did it when she was still in the bed. I don't remember her getting dragged like that.
My blood.
Mm-hmm.
I broke the second law. When you sentence them for their crimes, you sentence me too.
Yeah.
Claudia was an unforeseen joy. A formidable fledgling. A consummate killer. A congenial companion. We were a happy trio.
Yeah, she did enjoy herself at first.
And
Yeah.
I gifted her a predator's upbringing. But
Lunch is served.
you don't want to. You still hope that he'll emerge out of his melancholy. That he'll love you. Do you find affection elsewhere?
Antoinette Brown, ladies and gentlemen. Later, the vampire Antoinette. 7 long years. And then Claudia returned.
She looked at me. And then she turned to Louis and said, abandon Lestat. Come with me to Europe. And he was hers again.
And you and Louis fought.
Well, at first we just slammed each other around our townhouse.
No, slammed each other. Mate, you threw everybody around. No one really put hands on you, really, at that time.
Compromise.
Trying to restrain myself, Louis!
Okay, take it back. There was a little bit of hands on you, but most of the hands being thrown was from you to them. Especially towards Louis. Oh yeah, because we didn't see the fight from like when they went upstairs. We heard all of the commotion. I do remember that. Yeah, we only saw the other side what Claudia was doing.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. That's what he was going to do. So that's when you pitched him.
No.
How you telling him no? He should
were,
know.
Teased until you toppled.
He tried to kill him.
Oh, did he?
You really trying to what?
Yes! You knew he would be fine, and he was fine.
No! Wasn't a misunderstanding. It wasn't an accident.
Okay, we know you purposely did it. But it does also feel like he regrets it a little.
I watched him clutch the air. I saw him swinging wild as he fell through the clouds.
And you could have caught him at any time. What? Really?
Went off script again.
Well,
How do you know it
I
wasn't
don't know
Daniel
why they
Molloy?
didn't think he wouldn't.
And afterwards, he was a broken thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I saw, because I am the one who broke him.
I do like the fact that he has acknowledged that, but Louis also needs to acknowledge his, fault in all of this, because again, they're both at fault. Like, yeah, you pushed him too far, but yeah.
Return my affections. I will always be sorry for what I did to you.
Aww.
It's true. It's too fucking late.
I was not worthy of the forgiveness you would give me.
Claudia needs to stop, because at the moment, it's like both of them are playing a tug of war with Louis's feelings. Like, she's trying to get Louis to do what she wants. Lestat's trying to get Louis to do what he wants. Louis, I don't even know what he wants, because as much as he says he doesn't want Lestat, I think he would always have some sort of connection and possibly a want for Lestat. But then at the same time, he feels responsible for Claudia because he begged for her to be turned into a vampire. So I think he sees like anything that she goes through where she's not happy is his fault, which is why I think he's always trying to, in some way, please and accommodate her wishes, even if it goes against Lestat. But then it's like they're both trying to play on his emotions. It's like you can't even say it's an angel and a devil. It's just two devils on his shoulder, but one's worse than the other. I don't like it, just feels that way because she, yes, she got him away from Lestat that she thought was toxic. Like, not gonna lie, their relationship had their toxic moments. But then she always goes at him until he kind of does what she wants, like with the whole her having Madeline turned into a vampire, even knowing that it's against the rules, because it's not like they didn't know. So she's done all of that. Like, yes, okay, we understand you want a companion, fair enough, but I'm sure there was another way that you could have gone about this. Like, there had to have been. Armand should have at least known as the leader of the coven. Like, you're supposed to enforce these rules. Is there nothing that could have been done? Because obviously there's always going to be people turned into vampires. So, like, what was the reason for all of this? I think a lot of these issues could have been like they didn't even need to be issues, is what I feel. Like,
Did it move you? Crossed an ocean because he wanted us dead. And then something real. It moved Claudia
really?
right up on her feet.
Really?
Good.
Oh, not in the best way.
Real pretty.
Oof.
You dropped him
Mm.
like an egg from an airplane. He's fine now. You apologize. All is forgiven.
Oh gosh.
This working for you, Lestat?
You gotta accept my apology.
Claudia, stop. This your big revenge!
Don't know why I bother. You didn't come here for me.
Mm.
One more round in the stormy romance of you two.
Did you want him to come there for
Never
you?
been about me. I was just a roof shingle that flew over your house.
Took the air out of the place with that one.
Mm.
Got a lot less fun real quick.
Mm.
But they had their Technicolor film.
Oh.
Fam's wizardry with it. And they had Lestat back in the chair, fully recovered from his apology. And the mortals didn't blink. They followed the pocket watch back and forth until Santiago and Lestat had them dreaming in their seats.
Well, they know how to
Gran was
work
looking
a
up through
crowd.
the tank water, waiting for the chum to be dumped.
This is hard.
Oh, there's a painting ruined.
The sentencing.
Madame Justice?
The vampire Madeleine, what is her crime?
Oh, she's just a bastard fledgling, made without the knowledge or consent of the Coven Master. Which is now me.
Yet she is oblivious to the crimes committed by her maker.
It is only fair that she be offered the same choice as any vampire.
In accordance with vampiric law, may she not join the coven and become one with us?
Hmm.
She must join or die.
What's she gonna choose?
Points for enthusiasm, but it is true and fair. Madeleine Epavier Heights! The choice is yours. Will you renounce the accused you sit with and join our coven?
I'm the vampire Madeleine Eparvier. And my immortal companion is Claudia.
Oh.
My coven is Claudia.
Huh?
And there being only one sentence applicable, that being death. What is your sentence?
Are they gonna do it in front of the audience?
Claudia, rise. And the sentence.
May I ask the court for a final request?
What is that gonna be?
No.
Let her have it.
Ah.
Man in the balcony, wearing the hi-hat, would you kindly remove it?
Sir, would you grant the condemned her last request?
If there is an afterlife, I'm gonna come back and fucking kill all of you. And if there isn't an afterlife, I'm still gonna find a way.
Lestat seems a little proud though.
For the heretical desecration of the great laws 1, 2, and 4, and the murder of the vampire Antoinette Brown and the attempted murder of his maker, the vampire Monsieur Lestat de Liancourt, what say you for the vampire Louis de Pointe du Lac?
Why is he the only one? Is Lestat got something to do with this, or Armand? One of the two, or both of them working together? Yeah, you're not expecting this.
Banishment.
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 He saved you.
It took all my strength.
Mm.
I could not prevent it.
Could not prevent.
Is
Yeah.
not an applicable punishment.
Yeah, Santiago really can't stand Louis and really wants to kill him.
Oh.
But
But you mortals are bastards, aren't you? Arguably, a sentence worse than death. All right, have it your way.
I'm gonna guess that they didn't drive you to the Belgian border.
what did they do then?
There wasn't much fight left in me. They took me to their crypt, filled the coffin with rocks so I couldn't move.
Did they drop you in the river?
What was that, Louis? I can't hear you.
Oh, they locked you in there. Wow.
Vanished.
To the crypt.
To a 2x7-foot box.
Oh.
Okay. You were there.
Yeah, what happened, Armand?
And now for your viewing pleasure.
The lip of the stage.
A spectacle in the
Arms around each other, defiant, scared, whispering last words to one another.
Really?
Remember that when you leave here today. You are all.
I tried to hear what Claudia was saying to Madeline, but my mind was with Louis. What must be happening to him backstage?
And I despise you for it.
And before Santiago pulled the blackout curtain hiding the perfectly mounted observatory lens for the perfectly timed sun in the sky above the theater.
Wow.
Smiled and started singing to her executioners.
Like windows when they're closed.
She gave the audience her back.
Oh.
And Madeline succumbed first.
Oh.
And you could tell from the look on Lestat's face, the last thing she saw on Earth was him.
Well, damn. Like, yeah, learn a few things. It seems some of what Louis may have mentioned before when he was first giving his account of what happened, with meeting Lestat wasn't quite as accurate as they made it seem in the first season. Apparently, there were some things that he has forgotten. I don't know if that's by choice or or there's some other circumstances behind that, because it seems he forgets a few things, and I know Armand helped him to forget some of the stuff at Louis' request. But I don't know how far back and how much of his memory was affected in that regard. And then also, do we also know if this account is correct or if the previous one is correct? I don't know, but we can definitely say that there are some inconsistencies in the story. Lestat seemed to... I don't think he really wanted to go ahead with it so much at first. Like, yes, he wanted to punish them, he wanted them to hurt. But at the end of the day, I don't think everything that Santiago had set up was something that Lestat truly wanted. Yes, okay, I think he was surprised that Louis was banished instead of being set to death. I don't know if he would have intervened if it was like a death sentence. Because you can still see that he cares, so I don't know if he would have tried to help Louis, or if he would have unfortunately just let Louis perish along with Claudia and Madeline. But you can see that he did seem a little upset when Claudia went. Obviously, he doesn't know about Madeline, so he don't really care about that chick. He doesn't really know her. But Claudia, as much as she may have been a thorn in his side at most times, at the end of the day, it was a vampire that he created. There was some ties to them. They have a bond as the sire and the vampire fledgling, I guess you can call it. So I think he did feel a type of way about how she died, but I don't know if he's going to get revenge or if he's just going to write it off. If now that he's seen what's happened here, if he's going to go on his way, or if he's going to still see if there's a chance at him and Louis being together and him trying to rescue Louis. I don't know. But I guess we'll have to find out in the next episode. I hope you guys will tune in for that one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And bye.